Well, I thought we played a very competitive schedule, and I think as the season progresses, that will prove to be true. And so, yeah, we've been in a lot of different situations, faced a lot of different circumstances, and our guys have pulled through in a pretty good fashion. So the one thing I do know is that wherever we're at today is not going to be good enough on Wednesday or for the rest of the Atlantic 10. We need to keep getting better.
Have you had a chance to take a look at the Atlantic 10 as you head into the season now and your expectations of it really, I mean, I guess it's just another A-10 season.
Well, I mean, if you look at, a lot of teams have had a lot of good non-conference wins and some very, very good success. Obviously, I think one thing is, our league does go out there and play a very competitive schedule in terms of who we play and where we play. And I think some teams have done a tremendous job, and at the same time, even some of the teams that are building and are constantly improving have had some very, very good wins that will put them in a position to have confidence heading into the Atlantic 10 season.
Starting out on the road, it's tough. I mean, the Atlantic 10 road is tough.
Any road is tough, Yeah, you have to play with a little more poise, a little more toughness. And in this league, it's very difficult to win on the road. When you add the talented players that we have in this league and the excellent coaching, and some tough environments, it puts your team, when you're on the road, in a very difficult situation.
Right now, we're feeling real good going into conference play. Finishing out our non-conference play 12-3, and getting better every game. We feel good going into conference play.
As you head into the league, what have you heard about this? What have you seen really when you watch this team building up to this? What do you anticipate heading into your first A-10 season?
Well, we know that every team in the A-10 is good, and I mean, you play the same teams every year, so the scouting is great. It really comes down to execution and what team wants to win.
Okay, tell me about the dunk then. That one really brought the people to their feet the other day. Had you been waiting on something like that?
Yeah, I mean, I've been waiting on the dunk for a while. Had a couple opportunities, but I let them get away, and I was just thinking that I had to get one sooner or later, and that's when it came.
Now, you had a guy in your face, too. You had a guy came over and to be a poster child. Did you see him out of the corner? You knew he was going to be there?
Yeah, I seen him coming over, and the guy that came over, I knew he could jump, too, so I know he was going to go up to block my shot, so it was either try to dunk it or possibly get it blocked.
So we won't see a lot of those, but we'll see them scattered throughout the next 4 years.
Yeah, you might see them scattered. I don't know if it'll be every game thing, but you might see them scattered.
For people who can't do that, which is a lot of us, what does it feel like when you poster somebody like that?
I mean, the first time it feels real good, but after a couple, you kind of get used to it. But in a big game, it feels great, especially when it's live in the game and the crowd is very into it. It feels great, especially when the person that you dunk on is taller and more athletic.
When you decided to come here to UD, could you have scripted it better? I mean, you guys are playing very well right now. Do you like where you guys are at right now at this point in the season?
Yeah, I like where we're at right now, and I feel even better because I know that we're going to continue to get better. There's still a lot of things that we're not doing as well as we can, so I know that when those things get better, then we'll be a great team.